Alex Trebek, Raymond Burr, Dan Aykroyd, Jim Carrey, Michael J. Fox, James Cameron, Doug Henning, Joe Shuster, Neil Young, K.D. Lang. These are all famous people who have origins tracing back to Canada. Canada is a rugged, beautiful country that is rich in culture and heritage. Well before the 20th century, prehistoric tribes from Asia had come to Canada across the Bering Strait. The Vikings were the first Europeans to make the journey around 1000 AD. In the early 1600s, French explorer Samuel de Champlain founded the French-speaking city of Quebec. During a lecture tour in 1993, Supreme Master Ching Hai accepted the invitation of sincere truth seekers in Canada to share her wisdom and insights on God. Today, on Between Master and Disciples, we invite you to listen to the discussion with Supreme Master Ching Hai and our association members, entitled Heaven's Perfect Beings, on April 18, 1993, in Montreal, Canada.
The more we criticize, the more obvious it shows that we are at a very low level. Because we do not understand the standpoint of other people, and we have too little of tolerance. That just shows exactly the low level. Because if we are in a higher level, we see different people and different levels, and we understand why. Yeah. Only we are very low, then we do not understand the different level, and we cannot see why. If someone stands very high, he sees clearly about many more things than someone who stands on a very low level and look up. Anyhow, I didn't want to offend you. Just that I understand you very well, and I suggest you meditate more and go to the group meditation. You will feel great benefit after maybe 1 month, I promise. And your outlook, your opinion will change drastically. Yeah? Try to be humble and receptive. Many of the people you laugh at as superstitious. I could kiss their feet for their innocence, their purity, and their devotion. Okay? You point them out and I kiss their feet for you, on your behalf. Because it takes a lot of saintly purity to believe in the Master and to assign all credit to the Master. This is a true, unconditional, innocent love. You can criticize me, my makeup, my temper, my impatience for not answering all the baby questions. You can do many things to me. So criticize me first if you have to. I have a lot of shortcomings according to worldly standard. But nevertheless, I know I'm a perfect being. And so do I know that all of you are perfect beings. Except the difference is that I know and you do not know. You do not know that you are perfect. The reason why you do not know you are perfect, as well as you do not know the others are perfect, because we are too clinging to anything that appear to attach itself on that person. Yeah, like he talked too little, he talked too much, or he sit like that, he walk like this. Yeah, he's supposed to think like me, talk like me, and to have the same opinion like me. Why he talk like that? He talk like this. Understand? And many of the brothers and sisters here of yours, they talk the way they do because of their sometimes experience, which they have no time to explain to you. Also, you did not ask why they speak like that. Yeah, and because you don't have the same experience, so you think it is superstitious. But you must know, maybe that person, he lay on the operating table and seeing the master come in the hospital and help the doctor to operate him. Yeah? So from his own level of understanding, the master does everything. Whereas you never see such things and you doubt the master blessing and ability. And for him, when he talk like that, he thinks naturally you will understand. That's why he blab on all the time. It's just like you love your children, if you have children, and when you love your children are the best. And it's naturally like that, and no need explanation, because you know all their goods and their bads and their love for you. Yeah, and the other people don't know. Maybe they come once in a while and they see, oh, the children so noisy. Yeah, but they do not know all the time when the children are quiet and loving their parents, hugging them or taking care of them when the parents are sick or something like that, or bringing them coffee in the morning. Yeah, so the more you meditate, the better. We have to understand and bear each other for a while until we all go home, where all things no need explain. Yeah? And also, you see, we have to understand ourselves first, where we are and how sincere we are and why we came. Is that because we think we are already very good and we just come just by the way? Is that because we follow someone else to come? Just because that person come, so we come? And by the way, we already feel like forced to come through affection, through, the pull of other relatives, friends, or whatever, yeah? Or we come just because we come. There are many, many reasons, and that affect us also. If we cannot transcend our human a level of looking at things, we hardly can get above it. As the risk of having less affection from you or any of you is difficult to point out to you your mistake and your weakness, especially in the public. It's very hard for me sometimes to talk straight. We try to understand yourself, all of you, not any particularly. Try to understand yourself, where you are, and what kind of quality you truly have before we can talk about other people. We have to be critical about ourselves. That is the most important. Not to feel guilty about our shortcomings, but to be critical, to be honest and sincere about our own quality. Then we know where many things start with the problems, and how we cannot tolerate this and that, and how we do not understand, and how we do not progress. Truly, if we truly want to improve or to progress, the only way is to be critical to ourselves and not to other people. We should sit anywhere just like we sit alone. When I was a student like you, I go around sometimes with different centers, but I never felt I am with the multitude. There are thousands of people, not only hundreds like this. There's sometimes 10,000s of people in India, you know. Oh, if you have a master, a so-called master, people flock into their ashram. And sometimes 50,000, 100,000s of people in many days. They're so good. They are Westerners. They have very comfortable life. And they have everything, yeah, that is civilized and hygiene. And then they went through all this hardship and a long distance, spend all the money and time in squeezing houses and overcrowded room and toilet just to see their master, you know. The Westerner, I feel if you come here even on a casual manner, I feel your devotion is already a lot. Just like one person, he has $5 million and he give you $100. It's not much, but when somebody has only $100 and he give you $50, you understand? That worth a lot. Yeah. Therefore, sometimes I don't know how to explain your level so that you you grow very fast. Because I have such love and respect for you, and yet I still have to do the job of a surgeon. And it's very difficult, very difficult. So I only beg you to meditate more and try to understand yourself very thoroughly before you try to understand others. Apart from different cultural background, yes, and many habitual, national habits, we have deep inside something that's what we call the ego, yeah, the intellectual accumulation of garbage. Oh, that's what it is. And we are very proud of it because that's all we have. Many of the unintellectual people are less obstructed on the spiritual path because they have less stuff inside. So therefore the light comes, the sound comes quickly, and the vision comes very clearly. And for them to see Buddha, to see Master is no problem. They see it most of the time. My mother, she can only read and write because as she was young, women are not allowed to go to school, and she taught herself our language, you see. Therefore she can write, she can read, but not at a highly level. But she sees me almost every day at home in Vietnam. And many of you with PhD hardly can do that. Yes, because we have too much stuff inside. Yeah, my mother, she's all life long just serve a family. Yeah, I have very simple background and simple job, simple thinking. Therefore, she has not much to clean out. Yeah. Therefore, actually, and when she talks, she writes to me very simple language, almost superstitious. Yeah, because she doesn't understand why we don't understand it. It's very simple that the master always there. For example, like that. And everything she does, she sees the master is doing it for her or help her a lot, you see. But we don't see that. So when she says things like that, for her it's a matter of fact and take it for granted. We will feel sometimes very difficult to believe because we don't have the experience. But nevertheless, the intellectual people have different understanding, you see, through the intellect. Therefore, one is perceiving directly, one is understanding through the intellect. So both are the same. Therefore, we should not be amazed that the other one, how come he don't talk like that, like me, he don't understand like me. They understand different. And sometimes, not different, but the way they express it's different. They assimilate it differently. So we don't bother about other people, nee, brother? Don't care about them. Just meditate. Just isolate yourself, bring a box with you. It's very difficult to relate to others in different levels.
Okay, I want to ask, when I read the question and answer book, I found there's one question make me, I'm not sure what will happen if some of us are dying and we only reach first level or second level. What will happen for next level? We have to come back to this world, or we can continue learn follow master's instruction and practice meditation to reach the fifth level, because I really don't want to change master. I want to always, I want to follow
So you like
master
me, huh?
always.
你很喜欢我哈？
Yeah.
哎呀，不要哭了。It's okay. You don't need to change. Don't cry. Time has not come yet. 回答他。
Okay, because you already have the affirmative with master, okay, and after initiation, even, but actually after this life we won't come back. We won't come back. If you believe in her, keep on practicing like this.
So
you
I
will
need
come
to come back to this world.
back. Yeah, and there's no reason to come back unless you wish you to come back.
Thank you very much.
Come, you're always crying all the time. What for? Huh?
Master, I know that we are here today and that we are somewhat determined of fate to be with you here today. I was wondering if the family members, if they are natural siblings, and most of them have been initiated by you, and it's only one or two left that did not. Is there a tie between natural siblings and a spiritual siblings? That why is it that they were fate to born them in the same family and they see things different? One it got initiated, the other doesn't. Is that because their fate's not come yet?
You see, the family members come together not always because of spiritual affinity, but because of worldly affinity. Yeah? Therefore, in the world, you may live together, but not always in the spiritual world. And if you are initiated, 5 generations will be also liberated. But they don't have to be in exact level as you are. They are liberated. Perhaps you become Buddha, they will not become Buddha with you. Understand? Yeah. But they will be taken care of also. Huh? Because of their bloodline with you and their karmic bonds with you. Yeah? Mm.
Let's say that, well, actually, this is a fact, that you're, the moon has to do with your being more magnetic, is related to your being magnetic.
The moon?
Yes.
Oh,
And
you mean our magnetic or my personal?
Your anyone's magnetic.
Ah.
Well, it has to do more with the moon than the sun, and your electrical life has to do more with the sun and the timeless quality.
The
Now,
magnetism is with the moon and electric.
Right, it's all related to
with
the
sun,
Earth.
right,
It's
yeah.
all related to the Earth and the planetary level. Your planetary, not your you know. What I'm saying is, could you be magnetized later by something out in the universe, like for example the stars? And is there a law by which the planet could be so evolved that just like it's important on Earth to be in the present, that where you are, the space that you inhabit, will take you anywhere you want?
You see, after we are initiated, yeah, we are one with the universe.
Right.
And we know it how much according to our receptivity and openness of mind. We have nothing to do with one planet or another as individual influence, yeah, but with the whole. Therefore, if you go to see a fortune teller and all that, which based on the planetary influence and star movement, your astrological situation, yeah, will not be correct anymore.
Right.
Yeah,
I know.
because you are out of kind of destiny.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So don't worry about this magnetic field,
Right.
which is influenced by the moon or the sun. Yeah, we are a little different than the ordinary beings on this planet. Yes.
师父，最近 悟出了一个道理，我想请师父